In the first 8 weeks of the season, the Houston Texans have 2 of the top 4 edge rushers in the NFL when it comes to pressuring quarterbacks. When the offense struggles to score, the defense always steps up. Take this key play. We rush 3 players to the quarterback while the offense shifts to the strong side. This is a critical moment, a Hail Mary play. Some might say it wouldn't change much, but just look at the Washington Commanders versus Chicago Bears game. Anything can happen, especially with a strong-armed quarterback like Anthony Richardson. Watch Will Anderson here. He reaches the point of attack and moves across the formation. Anthony Richardson escapes the pocket, and somehow we end up with a one-on-one situation, even with 3 rushers. It's surprising, but our players make it count. Danielle Hunter zooms right past his blocker. Let's see that again. He attacks from the outside, and Will Anderson gets in there too, preventing any chance of a game-winning throw. What a play. In this video, we'll break down the defense, focusing on Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter, along with other players who excel at pressuring the quarterback. We'll analyze the coaches' All-22 film. But before we jump in, if you want a part 2 where we break down the offensive film, let me know in the comments. If we can hit 350 likes, I'll share the next part in a few days. Now let's dive into the film. One big challenge for teams facing the Texans' edge rushers is the need for an inline tight end and a running back in the backfield. With one on each side, they can chip Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter as they rush. In this play, the running back chips Danielle Hunter, but Will Anderson gets a one-on-one matchup on the outside. And let me tell you, if you find yourself one-on-one with Will Anderson, you're in trouble. That's exactly what happens here. Will Anderson chases down the quarterback and gets a sack early in the game, setting the tone for the defense. He explodes off the line, lowers his center of gravity, and bends around the tackle to use his speed. Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter are definitely one of the best duos in the league, if not the best, at getting to the quarterback. When you can pressure the quarterback, you can force bad throws, incompletions, fumbles, or even interceptions. Getting to the quarterback and protecting yours is crucial in football, and these two are a nightmare for offenses. Now let's talk about another great play where we send a nickel blitz with Jalen Peter. I love the versatility of this team. Jalen Peter in the nickel is like a cheat code because he can rush the passer so well. He's quick and aggressive, and he'll take on anyone, whether it's a running back or a tight end. As we watch this play, even when they don't get sacks, these rushers are crucial in creating pressure. Here we go. Will Anderson attacks the left tackle, and Pitre blows up the running back. This creates a one-on-one on the top side of the screen. If Pitre wasn't blitzing, he would have been there to chip Danielle Hunter, but since he's not, Danielle gets a free rush and sets up Tim Settle to ultimately force a sack. You might notice a new linebacker here, possibly Devin White. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, but I think he'll be a huge addition to this team. He doesn't get the sack here, but he's a standout player. This defense is working hard with Danielle Hunter and Jalen Peter setting the edge and forcing the quarterback to step up, leading to Tim Settle taking him down. So how do you stop this pass rush? There's really no easy answer, except for constantly chipping with your tight end and running back, but doing that limits your offensive options, making it tough. Before we continue, do me a favor and hit that like button if you want more Texans videos. And if you're new here, please subscribe. It's free, and we'll have plenty of breakdowns throughout the season. If you find you're not interested after a few weeks, you can easily unsubscribe. Now let's get back to the film. Here's one of my favorite rushes from Danielle Hunter. We'll watch this from a different angle. Pay attention as he rips through the B gap. He initially gets held by the left tackle, but manages to push through and secure the sack. It's impressive to see how he switches sides. Sometimes he'll be on the right and other times on the left. This keeps the tackles guessing and makes their jobs harder. Watch this play. He attacks the outside, putting pressure on the left tackle's foot. Then, he cuts back inside, rips through, and secures the sack. You can't watch this and not see why Danielle Hunter is one of the best pass rushers in the NFL right now. Alongside Will Anderson, who's just as impressive on the other side, this team is truly special. The key to success in the NFL is pressuring the quarterback. It leads to bad throws, poor decisions, interceptions, and fumbles. The Houston Texans excel at getting to the opposing quarterback, making them tough to beat. Even when their offense struggles, like when they were missing Stephon Diggs or Nico Collins, they managed to stay in games thanks to their strong defense. Now let's dive into some plays. Right before halftime, we see Jalen Petra in the nickel role, playing zone defense. When in zone, the focus is on reading the quarterback's eyes. As he looks left and then back to the right, Petra reads the play perfectly and jumps in for an easy interception. It might be the simplest pick he'll have all season. I'm not sure what the offense was thinking with those hitch routes so close to halftime, but Petra took full advantage. Let's check the pressure on the quarterback during this play. There wasn't a lot of pressure that forced the throw, but it's possible Anthony Richardson was feeling rushed. He may have been anxious to get rid of the ball before getting hit again, which led to that poor decision. What a great pick by Petra. Before we continue, let me tell you about Underdog. They're offering amazing opportunities to win money right now, including a 31% profit boost and fun games like higher lower bets and fantasy drafts. If you're interested in betting on players, you can pick options like Jordan Mason over 83 yards or Jaden Daniels over 229 passing yards against the Ravens. You can even turn a small bet into a big win with up to 100 times your money. If you sign up using my promo code, they'll match your first deposit by 50%. So if you deposit $1,000, you get an extra $500. Plus, you'll get a free square bet. For example, you could bet on Jaden Daniels to throw for over half a yard, easy money. You can bet on NFL, MLB, WNBA, NHL, MMA, tennis, and more. Now let's get back to the video. I want to show you one last play that highlights the pressure on the quarterback. Watch Will Anderson as he pushes the tackle back toward the quarterback. Danielle Hunter is on the chip side, and he pushes his blocker right into the quarterback as well. This pressure can lead to bad throws. Here, we see an open wide receiver. If Richardson had a split second more, this could have been a perfect pass. Unfortunately, he slightly overthrows Adonai Mitchell. If there hadn't been so much pressure, this could have turned into a big play for the offense, maybe even a touchdown. I don't want this video to drag on for too long, so I'll wrap it up here. If you'd like a part 2 where we break down more defense or dive into offensive film, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. I'll see you in the next Houston Texans update, which will be coming soon. Peace.